Oh, wow. Wow. I must have overslept because it's been a while since we last met. So, to make it up for all of you, I'm gonna do the same thing I did during Game Month and compile everything that's going on into one video here. And this time we're gonna be looking at 4 things that caught my eye and take a few minutes to talk about each. Let's start with the first one here, and probably the most notable.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the
I've wanted to make a video on Sneako for quite a while now, but I never really got the time to, purely because if I did make one, there wouldn't really be anything special about it. Like every other commentary channel would give their 2 cents of the situation, but I'll come in like the tardy kid in class.
You're late, sugar tits!
And I thought like that every time Sneako had done something, they got all eyes on him. However, now is an exception because of recent events. Recently, Moist Critikal had responded to Sneako after the latter made death threats against him, saying how he'll go down to Florida and shoot and kill him. This also comes after the two have been feuding for months now. Okay. I say two, but it's really just Sneako that's just pushing this whole thing. Sneako started this by attacking Critikal's girlfriend, and Critikal obviously responded back because neither him nor his girlfriend went after Sneako. And if you think that's just downright pathetic, there's a lot more to him. See, Sneako's a devout follower of the top G himself, which is already a bad sign, although funnily enough, he also has or had a girlfriend. And the two are in a bit of an open relationship. Nah, I'm just kidding with you, he's more of a cuck. As I mentioned before, this whole thing has been going on for months, mainly by Sneako because Critikal just straight up ignored him, but he has been after other content creators and noteworthy critics.
I would much rather live in a world where men can do whatever the fuck they want to do because who gives a shit, but if we're gonna live in Sneako world where trying on girls' makeup, getting your nails done, and having stuffed animals makes you a beta, then Sneako is a massive fucking beta.
At one point, Sneako tweeted out this collage of people that, according to him, advocated for his cancellation. And what do you know, slap dab right in the middle of it is Moist Critikal.
Do you have what it takes? Are you man enough to spread your cheeks on the stripper pole?
Critikal responded back by tweeting out, "Holy shit, you pathetic, sensitive, soy little worm. I made fun of you for watching your girlfriend get fucked by numerous other men, and also insulted you for defending child porn." Child porn that Critikal is mentioning here is when Sneako at one point defended the movie Cuties and also admitted to liking it. That's not cancellation, that's just spitting on you for being a pitiful, sad cuck.
Dude, you're a fucking cuck.
My favorite moment to come out of this drama was when Critikal made a video on Sneako again. Critikal pulled up a clip of Sneako calling his ammo clips, and he proceeds to give Sneako a little lesson on magazines by showing off his pieces.
And I'm sorry to be that guy, this is like the grammar police of guns, but he's a fucking imbecile, you absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are they're mags, not clips, you absolute fucking dummy. The same way that this is also a they're all stop saying clips, you look fucking stupid here.
Yep, he ends up embarrassing Sneako even more. The fucking mad lad. And that's all there is for now. I mean, the community has been on Charlie's side of the whole situation, and they're making a bunch of memes of him. I swear, the next mass shooting that happens, people are gonna start pinning it on Moist Critikal, just like they did with Sam Hyde.
You can't keep getting away with it!
Sneako is coping about the whole situation, as he usually does. It's something I noticed with Cucko. He always acts like this hard ass that's supposed to be out there and is the last person you would ever want to mess around with. He's someone that calls everyone around them NPCs, snowflakes, and soy boys. But then when he's in the line of fire, he gets all tense and fed up.
You would never have the fucking balls to say that shit to me. Cause you know you would get smacked up, Moist Critikal.
He like goes into this baby rage about why he's the true top G and all his critics are soy boys, all while his girlfriend is going through Bleach Boru and hooking up with some BWC.
And she grabbed it, she's like, I want you to fuck me. I was like, whoa.
What?
Whoa. Yeah.
Did the guy touch you?
No. Well, no. Okay, so let me backtrack.
The guy's a walking contradiction of himself, but he's just way too narcissistic to realize that. so instead he has to keep putting up with this tough guy persona all day. Meanwhile, his fans watch him for whatever reason, either because they're into NTR or child porn, and support his actions and encourage him to go even further. It's a little bit sad to see this happen in Sneako, especially since he was a trusted member of the community that actually made good videos back then, but it's hard for me to feel anything because of just how fucking stupid he is. He makes absolutely no sense in what he's doing, and clearly doesn't even believe in what he says. He's just a toxic narcissist that won't ever take a look at himself and his beliefs. He's just gonna keep going from person to person, saying the same dumb shite without even taking a second to think about it. Yeah, that was Sneako. Now if you all excuse me, I'm gonna go watch the Me Cannon video between recordings. Everyone watching this better put down those Fanta balls, because the mommy fucker just got out of prison. Yep, that's right. Chris Chan is now out and about, so you better lock those doors, barricade those windows, and hide your kids. News of this whole thing went down after a reliable Twitter screenshot shows that Chris Chan was bonded out of the Central Virginia Regional Jail and is currently out of custody as we speak. There's been some theories out there as to who could have bailed Chris Chan of all people out from jail, and some of them are pointing to a specific lawyer coming from Albuquerque, New Mexico. But I have to disagree. I don't think Saul Goodman could have helped Chris Chan in this situation, as not only are they from different parts of the country, but Chris Chan is broke. You know, like they have no money on them, so there's nothing to get in return of helping one of his clients. So contrary to what people are saying, I don't think it was Saul Goodman that bailed Chris out. I think it was the G-Man. This makes a lot more sense with G-Man as an interdimensional entity who has vague motives to every one of his actions. Sometimes it seems like he's helping, sometimes it seems like he's not, and this decision of bailing Chris Chan out of prison fits right up his alley. It's just that random. Not only that, but Chris Chan has made some mentions in the past where they implied that they had contact with G-Man.
I've met ghosts, so yes.
So, if G-Man did bail Chris Chan out of prison, what does he want from them? I don't fucking know. This was just ridiculous to watch, and that's coming from someone who hates TikTok. I'm gonna fill you guys in on something here. Every time there's a congressional hearing about something relating to the internet or a social media brand, the members of Congress will have no idea what they're talking about. There are so many examples of this happening before, and there are still so many examples happening today. You would think that in 30 years after every home started getting computers, tablets, and phones, that people running the fucking country would be somewhat aware of how technology works. But I guess not. And this is coming from someone who isn't even involved in computer shit, right? Like, I'm not like Linus Sex Tips or Some Ordinary Gamers. I'm not even a tech guy. But the questions they asked during the hearing made me feel like one.
Mr. Chu, does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
And then there's this bitch right here, Congresswoman I can't even speak. Congresswoman Kat Kamak, who's the worst and best thing to happen in this hearing. What I hate about her is her attitude, right? Kamek has this smug shit approach, like she knows more about TikTok than the CEO himself, and just comes off as a horrible person. She just acts like she knows everything about TikTok and social media as a whole, when in reality she has no idea what she's talking about, and instead of acknowledging that she knows nothing about it, she presses on thinking she's intelligent about the subject. Actually, wait, that's kind of like me. Oh my god, guys, she's literally me. Oh my. The best part about this hearing is when she pulled out this video on TikTok where it shows a gun firing and reloading with some unfunny captions above it. And she thinks that this video is a attack directed towards her and the committee. Calm down, okay? This isn't a Sandy Hook's promise ad. It's just some unfunny shitpost that tries so hard to end up on a status compilation, alright? I feel so bad for Zhaozi Chu. He actually tries to explain everything that the hearing doesn't understand, and he just gets eaten up for it. And don't get me wrong, it's funny to see how incompetent these types of people are, but this is just ridiculous. Like, what a bunch of idiots. I think I said enough about this. Let's just move on to our last topic.
Don't you feel silly? Don't you feel stupid? Don't you feel a little ashamed?
What in the hell is digital blackface? You might be thinking it's when someone pretends to be black online, but it's not even that. It's actually pretty stupid, which isn't really surprising as this article comes from the DIKCOK news network themselves. So, digital blackface, according to this intelligent article right here, occurs whenever someone is posting an image or a gift of a person that is the opposite race of them. And yeah, that's digital blackface. Yeah, so if I use the Muahar laughing clip in any of my videos, or even post it on a separate platform, it's not because I think the GIF is funny and I actually enjoy it. It's because I'm racist and doing digital blackface. If you're black and you shared such images online, you get a pass. But if you're white, you may have inadvertently perpetuated one of the most insidious forms of contemporary racism. That is an actual line from the article. The author of the article displays a bunch of memes here as examples of digital blackface, but they're all just like Facebook tier memes, you know, something that 40-year-olds would regularly post. He even included the Ain't Nobody Got Time for That Girl, which was something like popular back in 2010? What? It's not a joke article either. It's something that the author brings an issue over and they actually want to talk about it. But I can't take it seriously when you're basically posting cringe. Not only that, but the solution to the problem is just hypocritical. You have an issue with people posting memes that aren't exclusive to their own race. So you want to segregate them to only posting people from their own gene pools? What if they're mixed race? Do you just post other mixed race people? You can clearly tell here that the author is just someone that has nothing going on in their lives, so they have to come up with a problem that never even existed just so they can get clout. Although honestly, you're probably better off writing for The Onion, because that's exactly what this article felt like. Well, that's it. That's about everything that I missed while I was gone. Was this a satisfying comeback? Probably not, but we gotta get something out there anyways. But yeah, I'm back for the time being. I don't know if you consider that good news or not, but there it is. Hopefully I'll get more videos out, but who knows? We just gotta wait and see. Anyways, dislike the video, unsubscribe from the channel, and comment down below how Oni Zelig is cool, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Oh, there he is. The guy who claims to know how to save the global economy. Well, Anon, we're all ears.